Welcome students. We are at the end of the chapter 2. Now in this lecture we are going to see a single pass assembler for IBM PC. We will see this point, a single pass assembler for IBM PC, in two parts. So in this video we will see only part 1. I Professor D.V. Kosti welcome you for this lecture. Now in this video we will discuss a single pass assembler for the Intel 8088 processor which is used in the IBM PC. So whenever there will be any question on single pass assembler for IBM PC like this heading, single pass assembler for IBM PC or a single pass assembler for Intel 8088 processor, both questions are same. So in this lecture we will learn the architecture of Intel 8088 and in part 2 we will see Intel 8088 instructions. So let us start with architecture of Intel 8088. In 8088 microprocessor, it supports 8 and 16-bit arithmetic and also provides special instructions for string manipulations. We have features like data registers, index registers, stack pointer registers, segment registers. Now, each data register is 16-bit in size. That is AX, BX, CX and DX. Now, all these AX, BX, CX, DX are split into upper and lower halves. Either half can be used for 8-bit arithmetic, while both halves will together constitute the data register for 16-bit arithmetic. This architecture also supports stack for storing subroutine and interrupt return addresses, parameters as well as other data. Now let us come to the next, that is index registers. The index register SI and DI are used to index the source and destination addresses in string manipulation instructions. They provide with the auto increment and auto decrement facility. Now next is stack pointer. So stack pointer registers we have BP and SP. So both of these are required whenever we want the elements to be used in a sequence or elements to be deleted in a sequence. We also have segment registers, code, stack, data and extra. So we'll see their diagrammatic view of this architecture in the next slide. Now this is what the next slide. We have AX, BX, CX, DX, which are divided into two halves, AH and AL. AH is 8-bit, AL is 8-bit. Similarly, whenever we want to do arithmetic operation of 16-bit, we can use whole AX, but whenever we want only 8-bit, then either of AH or AL can be used. Now next is BP and SP as we discussed. Then we have index, SI and DI. Then we have segment registers, code, stack, data and extra. Code is fixed, stack depends, can be changed during the program. Then data, whatever data is required to execute a program. And at last extra space required for the execution of the program. So this is the architecture of registers, base pointers, index registers and segment registers. AX, BX, CX, DX, BPSP, SIDI, code, stack, data and extra. Now let us go to the next point, that is addressing modes. So Intel 8088 supports the addressing modes like immediate, register, direct, register indirect, then based, indexed, based and indexed also. So we have examples over here. Move sum 1 2 3 4 H. So this is immediate. 1 2 3 4 H is the data which is moved into the sum. Next is register. Move sum X. As we know, X is the register. This register contains the data. This data is moved to the sum. Next is direct. Move to the sum. What is to be moved? 1, 2, 3, 4, H. Data display equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, H. So data directly taken from 1, 2, 3, 4, H. Now next is register indirect. So whenever this particular brackets are given, data displayed at Bx. So this Bx data is given to the sum. Next is register indirect. Move to the sum. What is to be moved? CS colon Bx. This CS is a segment base and this overrides this CS and data at Bx will be sent to the sum indirectly through segment base, that is CS. So in this way we have based addressing mode, indexed addressing mode, and combination of both based and indexed address mode. So this is what the addressing modes supported by Intel 8088. So we have seen architecture. In the architecture we have seen data registers, index registers, stack pointers, segment registers. We have also seen that following addressing modes are used. Coming to the end of the video, thus we have seen architecture of Intel 8088 along with we have also seen the addressing modes used in it. In the next lecture, we will see the part 2, that is Intel 8088 instructions, an example of Intel 8088 instructions. Slide credit goes to Professor D.M. Namdere. Happy learning. Do subscribe the channel to get the notifications of new videos. Thank you.